For today's assignment, the 1.5.3 first 3D model, you are going to be creating this block that you see here in red. And in this, you're going to learn how to create objects of an exact size, how to move objects once we've drawn them, how to round corners and dock corners, and then you'll also get a reminder on how to change the color. So at the end of this, your block will look exactly like mine. The only difference is that you get to choose the color you want. So I'm going to go into Autodesk. I'm going to click on Part. I want to click Start a Sketch. If you want yours facing the same direction as mine, then you're going to want to make sure to use the YZ plane. With the YZ plane, I want to make sure that we choose rectangle. I'm going to click one time to start, pull my mouse over, and I don't want to be hanging on to the button, and I want to let go of my mouse. Notice that on the right side of my rectangle, it is highlighted in blue. That means that's the dimension I'm going to change first. And I'm going to have to do some stuff on my keyboard to get it there. So in the original drawing, we saw that the rectangle was 15 inches tall. So I'm going to input 1, 5 on the keyboard, but then I need to jump down to the other number at the bottom of the rectangle. I need to use my tab key to get there. So I did the 1, 5, then I'm going to hit tab, and it goes off the screen. It's okay, we can still see it. And then my rectangle was 25 inches wide. So I'm going to use the numbers 2, 5, and trust that it is working, then hit enter. Then I can zoom this back into focus, and I can see I have 25 inches wide, 15 inches tall, and I can finish this sketch. Okay, now I need to see how far I have to extrude this. I look at this, my extrusion is 12 inches. So I'm going to hit extrude. It automatically pops it out. I need to come over to distance A, and I'm going to change this number to 12. Again, use your keyboard, put the number 1, 2, and then I can hit OK, or I can hit the enter key to get to that point. Okay. Again, always bring it back into focus once you're done. Now I need to draw my cylinder on there. This has a 5-inch diameter. Okay. It is also 5 inches from the top and 5 inches from the left. So we're going to make it in an exact location. Okay. So I'm going to hit Start a Sketch, and I need to click this surface that I want to draw on. And it flips me around. If you want to bring it into focus, you can click the word right up on the cube, and it brings it right in the middle of your screen. I'm going to click my circle tool. I know it's in this top left quadrant, so I don't want to draw my circle all the way over here. So let's draw it close to where it's supposed to be. Click one time to start, pull it out a little, and let go of that mouse. Use the number 5 on your keyboard, and then hit enter. Okay. I need to turn my drawing tool off. This is where I'm going to use my right click of the mouse, and I'm going to hit OK. I don't want to finish my sketch yet because I need to move this circle. I'm going to use my dimension tool. I'm going to say I want the center of this circle, and I click the top line, and then I'm not holding my button, but I drag it out to the side, and then I click again. And I'm going to say 5 inches. And I'm going to repeat the same process. Center, click the left side, but this time I need to move my number up so that I can see it. Click, put the number 5, enter. So I moved this circle, and it is exactly 5 inches from each of those lines. And now I can go in and complete that sketch. So I'm done drawing my circle. These lines with the arrows, they're just dimension lines. They have nothing else to do as far as how your final object actually would print. Those numbers don't print on there. They're just for us, the inventor here. Okay. I've got that circle extruded 8 inches. So I need to make sure I come back in here. I'm going to extrude that circle. It automatically likes to pick the last extrusion we use, so I do need to go in there and make sure that I change this to the number 8. Okay, and again, always bring ourselves back into focus. Now, my rounding that I have happen, this is rounded to 2 inches on each of these, okay? So I'm going to come in and I'm going to use my fillet tool here. I'm going to click that. I'm going to click that top edge. I'm also going to click the bottom. Notice I can click on that edge without actually seeing it or turning my block. But right now they're only at 0.125, so I need to change that to a 2. Notice it shows me what it's going to look like. I have to hit apply. Okay. I'm not done with this tool yet. I do have 2 more surfaces that I need to round. Okay. I need to round off these edges at the end of my cylinders. These, though, we're only going to round to 1 inch, because if we round it to 2 inches, it'll get rid of almost all of it. So I'm going to click my inside, my outside, and again, it tries to round it to what we had last, so I need to just come in here, change that to a number 1, hit apply, and then I can close that tool. Now, mine has the sketch lines in there, even though in our drawing we might not see all of those sometimes. They're okay to leave in there. In my example, I do have them here, but obviously in the regular sketches, they are not there. Just know that those are, again, showing us where we rounded. Okay. My next item, I need to dock this corner here. Okay. So we're going to come in. I'm going to use the chamfer tool. It's at the top. Click on that once. I need to click the edge I want to chamfer. Again, this one is also at 2 inches. So I'm going to use 2, apply, and I'm done with this tool. Okay. Notice that my block, again, I can use this rotation tool if I'd like. I can take a look and it is all rounded and docked, and I've got all those items just like the original. Now, in order to turn all of this the same color at the same time, I'm going to hold down my control key on the keyboard, and then I'm going to click extrusion 1, extrusion 2, fillet 1, fillet 2, and chamfer 1, because I want to do the entire thing. I'm going to choose my middle color wheel, choose the color that I want it to appear, hit my check mark, and my whole object is, again, the whole thing change color at the same time. Reminder for how to submit this, I'm going to hit File, Save As. I'm going to make sure my name is in there, and this was assignment 1.5.3, so I could simply just take those periods out and call it Abby 153. Okay, again, make sure we're saving to our desktop as we see here, and I hit Save. Again, watch that part 2 changes to Abby 153 because that's my assignment number. Then I'm going to go into Canvas. I'm turning it into student view so you guys can see what it'll look like on your side. I'm going to come in and I am going to select the first 3D model assignment. Even if I don't get done today, you want to make sure you still submit it so that you can finish it next week. Hit the gold Submit Assignment button. Hit Choose File. Change this on the left-hand side to Desktop so that you can find your object. There's my Abby 153. Notice it says that right next to that gray Choose File button. I see my part. And then I'm going to hit Submit Assignment. Wait for the confetti, wait for the confirmation to show you that this did submit successfully.